everybody, I know I just ended up uploading the other two videos, one about the testosterone and one just like an introduction to myself. This is the third one. It's basically on gender as a whole, because I guess I started opening up and coming out as transgendered in July, which was like July 4 or 5 months ago, and I really just, like, I wanted to hurry up and become a man as soon as possible, and like seeing as I can't, of course, like, it's giving me time to think about it. And so, like, I guess, like, what I've learned over the past 5 months, which makes me feel a lot better, is it doesn't really matter if I label myself female or male. I am what I am. I mean, I used to identify myself as a powerhouse bitch lesbian, and now I identify as a trans man. And I guess I've been thinking less and less about defining myself as either other. I mean, I'm always gonna have part of me that's gonna be feminine. I was always raised as a woman, and I'm like becoming my own type of guy, but I will never be 100% a man in my life, because I was never totally raised as one. And so, I guess I've been more or less becoming more accepting of myself within this transition, instead of focusing on what other people want me to be. So, I guess within this transition, it's allowed me to become more open with who I am, with myself and with others, instead of just trying to fit into a category and trying to please other people. I mean, I think I should define myself by who I am, not what I'm not. If I'm going to be me, then I'm going to be me 100%. And that's what I've been trying to do ever since I can remember. I'm always going to identify myself as a trans man. I understand that. I don't think I'm ever going to be a full man. Not that I'm trying to be a full man. I mean, if personally, I'm going to always remember being a woman, and therefore I don't really think I could totally 100% be a man. So, yeah. But, I guess the transitioning, like, it is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. Just because you want it doesn't mean you're going to get it. That's what I've learned. The entire, like, 3-month waiting process for a letter. I mean, I really wanted testosterone. I really, really wanted it, like, really quick, simply because I really wanted to start transitioning to give people the point across that this isn't a joke, this is what I want, and this is why I want to do it. But the 3 months transitioning, that teaches you a lot about who you are and who you think that you want to be. I mean, a lot of people say that tea changes people, and it will. It's an emotional and physical hormone that really affects people down to the core level. But if you don't know who you are before you start it, how could you ever know what you would be without it? I guess. I mean, I'm glad that I know myself more on this level than if I would have started taking it a few months ago. I'm glad that I got to know who I am right now, and that's worth everything to me. Because I would rather be me right now without testosterone than having it and never being able to find out who exactly I am. I mean, for the most part, I've finally stopped thinking about my chest, which is amazing to me because I've always hated it so bad. And so, like, for the most part, I don't even think about my chest in general unless, like, I start taking off my clothes, like my shirt. Unless, like, I notice that, like, my chest is there, I stop thinking about it, which is, like, huge for me. I'm like, I don't necessarily know why I have. I'm like, I know that I want the surgery because I really don't like my chest, but thankfully, for the most part, I don't worry about it that much. I don't focus on it that much. And so I'm really, really glad for that one. Because I don't focus on it, I haven't had surgery. I mean, when I have surgery, it's not like it's going to erase apart me, like I'm still going to have this surgical scars, but the surgery's not going to make me into a man. Nothing will. I mean, over time, like, I'll be more manly than I have now, but, I mean, you need to become the man or the woman who you feel you are inside. No surgery, no amount of hormones is going to do that for you. You need to find that on your own. So, I guess it's just don't stress over the time, the transition, and the timeline. Find out who you are on your own grounds, and then worry about the timeline. I guess that's the most advice I could possibly give on gender. I mean, I guess we all have our own other things that we need to express and feel. And so if you want to be 100% masculine, 100% feminine, go ahead and do it. But I'm going to be me. And that's what I suggest more people. Just be yourself and live your life the way you need to live it, inside and out.